Hi, Warrior, it's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Greetings.
Today, we are back in Stormwind, guys, and I leveled up some professions.
Need help? Oh, a fellow
So,
physician.
we are going to learn heavy linen bandage, guys. So now we can craft heavy linen bandages. I also smelted all of these copper bars. I'll head over to the bank and deposit those. And then maybe I'll send a few items over to the bank alt. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Should fight Hogger today. Hopefully we can take him down. We might need a little bit of help though. And Blizzard has added something to their terms of service, and that is, it is now bannable if you get, if you're boosting other players. So boosting is no longer allowed in Classic WoW. And it makes sense why they did that. I guess it was cutting into their profits from people buying boosts, right? Their own, the Blizzard boosts. So now they're banning people who boost other players for gold. And it makes sense why they're doing it. Not only for, like, you know, to get more revenue for Blizzard, but it does, you know, it stops, like, botting and stuff, I guess, maybe. Because a lot of people that sell gold also boost. And then they sell that gold back to you. Alright, so we got that all in the bank. And I think we can make our way out of here, guys. We're gonna head down here. We'll probably go to Westfall today, I think, as well. And some people in the last few weeks, they've been permabanned. Probably because they were boosting. So, don't boost people. Even if it's not for gold, just don't even do it. Don't take the risk. It's not worth it. And the gold sellers, it was like a little mafia for boosting too. Like if you were just a regular player trying to find a way to make some more gold from boosting, they would mass report you. Or gank you when you would leave the dungeon and try to reset. Just to slow down your service, so people would leave your group and then join their groups. It's kind of crazy, the lengths that, you know, these gold sellers go to make that gold money. A few copper ores here, I guess we'll pick them up. Mining's currently at 70. Our first aid is at 43. Oh wow, he pulled quite a few here. What the heck is going on? Not this guy. Scroll out a bit here. And StarCraft is supposedly going to get a game announcement this year. Probably during the next BlizzCon. Because BlizzCon's coming back this year as well. Supposedly it's going to be a shooter game. I think I heard about this rumor a long time ago. I didn't really believe it, but... supposedly it may be true. I'm not too sure what kind of shooter game it will be like, but my guess is it'll probably be like Helldivers. I don't know if any of you guys have played Helldivers 2, but that game really reminds me of StarCraft. You know, you're kind of like this human race, and you're fighting against this insect race, and then there's also this like advanced technology race that you fight as well. And it sort of reminded me of Zerg and Protoss from StarCraft. And I would love a Helldivers that, you know, was based around the StarCraft IP. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So I hope they do make it. I'd be surprised if they actually came out with like StarCraft 3, the RTS. That'd be amazing, but RTS games are not as popular as they used to be in the 2000s and late 90s.
A huge gnoll, Hogger, is prowling the woods in southwestern Elwyn. He has overpowered all attempts at his capture. The Stormwind Army has placed a generous bounty on the gnoll. To earn the reward, bounty hunters should bring proof of Hogger's demise to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire.
Marshal Dugan sent you, huh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwyn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the areas near Stonecairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind Army will commend whomever helps kill them. Bring me their painted gnoll armbands as proof of your deed.
And I know Immolate's does more damage, but the cast time of Corruption from, you know, based on how we've been upgrading it, just makes it better, I think. It's like a 0.4 second cast right now. Alright, so we'll try to avoid the gnolls that are all grouped up here. And we got our Voidwalker last episode. I should probably give him a try. Need to get a soul shard though. go. Alright, summon our Voidwalker. We'll check him out. I wonder if he can tank. Come on, get the cast off. There you go, let's see how he does. Not bad. So he has a taunt. And he auto-casts it. We don't have to tell him to cast it. Seedland asked us to join a group. I guess we'll join Seedland's party. He's going to fight Hogger. Guy's a mad lad. Just beating the crap out of him. There we go. This bear down. Alright, there we go. Hogger down, guys. Wasn't too bad. Wonder if we could have soloed him. Well, we both have Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer, me and Seedland the Warrior. And there we go, Hogger down. I didn't even notice him there. Voidwalker is melee, though, so we have to watch out about that. We don't want him to pull a whole pack of gnolls. Get ourselves some more shards here. And I heard an interesting story about a content creator in China. Supposedly, they made a 3-in-1 console that merges with a PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and an Xbox Series X. So pretty much all of the newest consoles. And she named it the Nintendo PX Box 5. So, interesting that you can do that, man. 3 consoles in one. I assume it's obviously an emulator console. I wonder how that works over there in China. I wonder if they're able to play online games with their emulator consoles. I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way. Like, buy it. Because supposedly, if you ever try to go online with, like, an emulated game with a Nintendo Switch, they can completely lock out your Nintendo Switch 2. The newest one. So they recommend people never, like, play emulated games on your Nintendo Switch 2, because if you go online, it could detect it and then completely ruin your Switch 2 console. But I guess with this, it's not a Switch 2, so maybe they wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, these guys are, our Voidwalker's name changed. It used to be, the same name as our imp. But his name's Sarfog. That's the name of that's the name of our Voidwalker. Here, we'll deal with this one. Let Sarfog deal with that, Noel. Your will be done. What if we could pull off of Sarfok? Like if I just started pumping Shadow Bolts right from the beginning? Let's see. It's gonna start running at us after the second one. Yeah. So we can pull off of them. Dot this guy up. Got them all. Oh, you got that one. I seen a funny meme on the classic WoW Reddit. Sometimes they have some pretty good ones. This mage buffed me up. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a meme that has a happy face and like a frowning face. And for the happy face, it says, seeing the open world alive and full of players. So obviously that makes, you know, people pretty happy. And the frowning face is people on the same quest as me. Which is kind of true. People do get upset when, you know, someone's on the same quest as them and they're killing all the mobs and maybe just tagging mobs better than you. Or maybe just not playing a class that tags mobs well. It's kind of a pain to get the quest done. Is that Hogger? Yeah. I wonder if we can kill him. Like solo. We'll try after this. If the mage, anybody wants to come in and party up, we'll party up with them, right? Just so they can get the quest done, but I think it would be interesting to see if we could actually kill this this Hogger here. Let's do this. Oh wow, he's pretty fast. Nice taunt. We'll let the dots tick. We'll do an immolate as well. And we'll do another corruption. And then we'll pump Shadow Bolts into him. See, Sarthog's a beast. Yeah, we could actually kill him solo. Oh, pulled off of him. Played for a little bit here. Another dot up. Just wand him down. Help us, Sarthog. Oh, yeah, nice. That was good. We could actually kill Hogger solo. At level 13. I thought we could. Because, you know, me and that warrior, well, the warrior hit him pretty damn hard. And Sarthog was a beast. Like, how much health? I wonder how much health he has. 452 health. It's like double the amount that I have. Probably has some armor, too. So we'll put some dots up to help him. I can't really give buffs, which is kind of sad. You have to be in my party for me to give you a buff. As long as we have our imp out. But yeah, back to the meme. Like, even I feel that way sometimes, like, when I'm out in the open world, and especially if the other faction is there on the same quest as you, and it's a PvP server, you're most likely going to fight each other, I guess, right? Why not? And I was in the Badlands on my Paladin, I think yesterday, and there was a Warlock out there just farming trogs.
I can't believe the officials in Stormwind sending the bulk of our army abroad when our home front is under so much pressure, with thieves coming from Westfall and gnolls encroaching from the east and west. It's a wonder Stormwind itself isn't besieged. I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, adventurer.
Yeah, the Warlock was farming trogs, and there wasn't many around, and I needed like a bunch to finish a quest, so I started attacking him. And we killed him, and then he came back, and he wanted to get revenge a couple of times, but We just kept on beating the crap out of him. Now you know he wants to PvP a Warlock is when they bring out their Succubus. Succubus is pretty strong PvP pet in TBC. A lot of CC.
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me that
We are
watch on our
Westfall,
wedding day,
guys.
and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'd sure be grateful.
I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furlbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor? Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldine over on the farm yonder. The Saldine's farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Poor old Blanchie. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall, if you can steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over. There are several farms southwest of here.
All right. Let's head over to the farm. One thing about TBC, I remember I used to have to like go back and forth. Like we would probably, this was vanilla, we'd probably be heading to Darkshore to do a few quests. Because we wouldn't be this high of a level.
What can I do for you?
But now we're actually like a perfect
That
level
Verna was
for
always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall. But between you and me,
For,
she's a city girl at heart, and
Westfall.
Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip. Now we can make Westfall stew. The onions are peeled. The garlic is minced. The rosemary
because
is
of
crushed.
how
The crust has been baked. The
TBC
dill
has
is
a
chopped, the
faster
gravy is simmering.
XP.
Now all I need for my famous
gain.
meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers. Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients: 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, 3 Murloc eyes, 3 okra.
Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though, but it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighboring fields as well.
There we go. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Westfall's actually not that bad to go to right after for Elwyn, I guess, because we're much higher level than we should be, or than we would have been if we were playing vanilla. Pretty much do all the quests here now at this level, and we're also getting pretty close to being able to get into Dead Mine, so we want to collect all of the quests for that dungeon. Coyote coming up to us. And it is good to send, your Voidwalker in first. Before you start dotting, it helps with aggro. I was dotting before sending him in, but it does help with threat. Be harder for me to pull off them because you do get more threat if you're the first mob that the monster targets. I think it's called like initial threat, like the first mob that you see, or that the first person the mob sees. I don't know how to say it, but I think you know what I mean. We use Immolate too, not to resist it. Alright, so here we are at Sentinel Hill.
Greetings. Ah, so my friend sent you here? How kind. Well, the Stormwind Monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the People's Militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom. The People's Militia has but one goal, to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangle Lode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson Farm and Furlbrow's Pumpkin Farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers, then return to me. Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall. Track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Deadmines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I will reward your bravery. The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it you are rewarded.
Well, there we go. We got a bunch of quests to do in Westfall. There's another yote. Warlock's pretty chill to play, especially when you get your Voidwalker. You just send the Voidwalker in, dot it up, and then wand, and you barely lose any mana with your dots. I should go over here. Grass is taller than us. Well, the weeds here are taller than us. It's for a little gnome. Looks kind of cool. Alright, let's keep questing here, guys. Got some smugglers to deal with. We have to complete a few of these quests before we hop into the Deadmines. Some of these are quest chains. I'm not too sure if they got rid of any of these quests. Because there's a few in Stormwind we have to pick up, but maybe we haven't unlocked them yet. I think Warlock would be a pretty strong hardcore class, too. I think any classes with pets are pretty strong for hardcore. Because you can kind of sacrifice your pet and send them in to get aggro, and then allows you to run away. It seems like once we use Immolator, he gets aggro off of us. He's hitting us pretty hard, dude. So he had trouble taunting there. His taunt was getting resisted because that Gore Tusk was 2 levels higher. I'll have to watch out for that. There we go. This is level 13. We should be okay. Just have to be a little bit slower. Let him hit more. So he's holding aggro great here. It's because the mob was the same level as our Voidwalker. To watch out for this Dust Devil. Put a little marker on him. We haven't died yet, and I kind of want to keep it that way. If we do die, it'll probably be inside of Dead Months. Oh wait, we didn't have demon skin up. No wonder we were getting hit so hard by Hogger in that Gore Tusk. I always forget about demon skin. We bandage our pet? Yeah, we can. There has to be other ways to heal him, I would assume. But I guess that kind of helps. It's another level 15 Gore Tusk here. Let's see how this goes. I'll let him get a couple hits and we'll start taunting. Okay, here we go. We do have our Hearth set at Goldshire, so we will be able to turn in the Hogger quest eventually. I just want to continue questing here for now. But we'll eventually head to Goldshire. We'll Hearth over there and turn that quest in. We should probably get something pretty good, I think. Some more grain, or oats, I mean. Same thing. And oats are so easy to find, man. In TBC, I remember on the Paladin, we were having trouble finding them all because, you know, they don't sparkle like that. Got resisted. There's 2 in there. We'll just focus on this one. Hopefully, Sephog will survive. We'll shoot a couple shadow bolts this time. There we go. Sephog's pretty tanky. He's a beefy boy. It's much easier questing with the Voidwalker, that's for sure. Like compared to an imp you're always juggling aggro. But with the Voidwalker, it's not really like that. Uh-oh. Told the Watcher. But we got our demon skin up, so we're not getting hit as hard. I have to watch out for these Watchers. They take a lot of lives, guys. That looks kind of cool. No, no. Okay, I think that's a good one. I might pull off of him here, so we gotta watch out. We'll let the dot stick and we'll run away. Do a little jump over the fence and just run around like this. It's a dirty little warlock trick right there. The fence hop. I think once we get the final talent for corruption next level, it'll pretty much be instant cast. I think it will be instant cast. It's already at 0.4 seconds, so the next rank should make it instant cast for corruption. You should probably Shadow Bolt more, though. Yeah, we're barely losing like any mana at all. Let's see how Safog does here. And Shadow Bolt this time. Probably pull once we Shadow Bolt. And we'll run. Jump over the fence. Jump over again, jump over again. Now we just need one more Okra. We have a lot of Harvest Watchers to farm, though. Quite a few, actually. There's another handful of oats. Alright, so we got all of the oats. Keep on collecting the meats here. Yeah, I think shooting a Shadow Bolt's a good idea. We're actually like losing a bit of mana, which is, you know, not always a good thing, but we're killing the mobs faster. Like, one Shadow Bolt's probably better than, you know, doing an Immolate. Alright, so we'll head over here. I think there's like a pocket watch we gotta get. So it should be in here, I think. Yeah, the Furbol's pocket watch just over here. Okay, so we got two inside. Oh, Benny Blanco. Let's deal with them. These daggers are hitting pretty hard. I wonder if we can LOS right here. There we go, we leveled up. Perfect. It's like perfect timing. Get another rank of improved corruption. We'll see if corruption is now instant cast. So got a nice back piece here, the simple cape. 10 armor, 2 armor upgrade over our last back piece. So let's see this here. Yeah, it's instant cast now. That's awesome. Wonder when we rank it up, because we're gonna get corruption rank 2. Oh, we get, like, now we can get it. I wonder if it'll still be... Yeah, it's still instant cast. It says right here. That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty strong. No wonder they get their dots up so fast. Corruption, Curse of Agony, and then they just start shadow bolting you in the face. Pretty strong. Or they corruption agony you, and then they fear you 100 yards away. And then they start shadow bolting you in the face. We're done with the okra. I think we'll head over here. We'll turn these quests in. Poor old Blanchie and the Forgotten Heirloom. Still need quite a few Gortus livers. Probably just let the Sarfog tank now, since we're kind of low health. Let's wand him down. Let the spirit bring our health and mana back up. Alright, so here they are, the Furl Bros. Let's turn this quest in.
You need something?
While Blanchie's on her last leg, did you happen to find any oats for her?
Thank you so much,
Go, old
adventurer.
Blanchie.
Poor old Blanchie will be so happy.
Don't suppose you're able to get my watch.
My watch. Thank you so much, kind sir.
Nice.
We are but poor farmers, and we have lost our land, but please accept this reward as a token of our appreciation.
Alright, so we got an 8-slot bag. We'll use that in our bank. And we got an 8 armor cape, 10 milks, and 10 bread. So we'll use all of that stuff. Starting to get quite a bit of food now. Probably shouldn't have bought these freshly baked breads. Alright, so here we are. We're back in the Lion's Pride Inn. We're going to head down to the basement here and talk to these warlocks.
What can the arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your
Get
training
corruption
or
rank
find
2.
similar fate.
Curse of Recklessness. Curses the target with recklessness, increasing melee attack power by 20, or reducing armor by 140 for 2 minutes. And then there's Drain Life. Transfers 10 life every 1 second from the target to the caster. Lasts 5 seconds. Sounds pretty good. We'll probably use that quite a bit when we get low on health. We'll just dot up the mob that we're fighting and then drain life after. And then that can get our health back up, and then we could just start life tapping like crazy.
Well, want to make your
Get our
demons
mana
more
back up.
powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
Alright, Grimoire of Blood Pact rank 2. So this is for our Imp, I believe. That's the stamina buff we get when the Imp said we have Fire Shield. Surrounds the target in a fire shield, making every strike against the target cause 5 fire damage to the attacker. Last 3 minutes. And I think that is it. So we'll learn these 2 pet abilities. Not available to your pet. So we have to summon our Imp here. Take it easy, Sarfog. It was a pleasure. Now can we learn them? Yeah. There you go. So Fire Shield for our Imp. And Blood Pact rank 2. So it was giving us 2 stamina. Now it's going to give us 7. Pretty strong. It's a pretty good buff. Can we cook anything? Can cook some roasted boar meats. We'll cook those. Keep getting our cooking up here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in our bags to clear this out eventually. A lot of it's quest items, though. All right. Let's turn in Wanted Hogger.
Need help?
Yes, Hogger has been a real pain for me and my men. You have something to report about the beast.
Ha, well done. I was starting to think no one would take down that monster. Here you are, adventurer, and thanks. That knoll was giving me a headache the
What should we
size
take?
of Blackrock Spire.
So we'll take the balanced fighting stick. It sells for the most 6 silver.
Go with honor, friend.
All right, there we go, guys. We hit level 14. We learned Curse of Recklessness, Drain Life, and Corruption rank 2. Let's make sure that goes up here. There we go. Much stronger than Immolate now. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, I guess we'll start, probably start in Westfall, guys. And we'll just continue questing in Westfall. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.